Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 3 dessert items from Tesco. Tesco is a grocery store in the UK, just like Walmart or Kroger or someplace like that here. And Courtney got online and ordered these for us from Tesco. Who knew you could go grocery shopping at Tesco online? We did not. And get it delivered.
And they would actually ship it.
Yeah, they'll ship it. Yeah, because I'll tell you why that fascinates me. Because I have tried to go to grocery stores in America and get them shipped here, and they don't do it. For example, H-E-B. H-E-B used to have an option years ago. I missed the boat on that. But they used to have an option where you could get stuff shipped from H-E-B all over. They don't do that anymore. So, and that's right in Texas. So it's cool that, yes, you can go apparently to Tesco and go shopping. So thank you to Courtney. These are the Millionaire Shortbread Slices. These are the Angel Slices.
And I have the strawberry and clotted cream flavored Swiss roll.
And we will describe these in detail as we're going through. So, Millionaire Shortbread, I have actually made a Millionaire Shortbread recipe on the channel. It's one of my sister's favorite things that I make. And it really isn't too terribly hard to make. It's basically 3 layers. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It is gluten-free Millionaire Slices with Belgian milk chocolate. So there's usually a layer of shortbread on the bottom, and then there's a layer of caramel, and then there's a layer of milk chocolate on top.
Really can't see it from there, but.
And this does have caramel. It says our expert bakers use gluten-free flour and an all-butter recipe to make the golden crumbly shortbread base for our Millionaire Shortbread. Gosh, that smells good. Silky caramel sauce and Belgian chocolate add a lovely smooth sweetness. So for 1 slice, which is a good size, it's 251 calories for 1 slice.
And the caramel's not it doesn't feel, from me cutting it, doesn't feel like a really tough caramel.
It's thick. It's very thick.
Let's go. The caramel is a little firm, but it's not like chewy and sticky.
That's better than what I make. I like it more than what I make. I like my recipe a lot. It's really, really good, but this is better.
That caramel almost has a butterscotchy kind of flavor. Or not butterscotchy, brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant. Because it does taste like brown sugar, and there's also some salt to it.
Yeah. That's in the shortbread mostly.
And I don't know if it's because it's it's good. This is good until December, so the date's fine on it. But it almost seems like, you know, the texture of tablet, how it's more firm, more crunchy almost. It's almost the texture of tablet rather than shortbread because it's just crunchier.
It's very crumbly.
I absolutely love that. That will go in my favorites because it's so good.
It's sweet without being overly sweet.
It's just, and you get everything. You get the shortbread, you get the caramel, you get the chocolate. I think the caramel, though, is the #1.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think honestly, the chocolate flavor was kind of lost to me. I didn't really taste the chocolate.
You don't much, you know.
And the base, that shortbread base is there, but it's not like a really strong buttery flavor or anything. It's mostly caramel.
If I lived though in the UK, that would be these and like Mr. Kipling's and stuff, which Mr. Kipling has angel cakes just like this, angel slices. These shortbread slices and the Mr. Kipling and then the flapjacks, those would be my cabinet
go-tos.
All-time go-tos. Those are things I would have all the time. Not to mention McVitie's, their stuff, because it's awesome.
The partial, what's the checkerboard?
Battenberg.
Battenberg. It almost looks like a Battenberg. If they've taken 2 more of these and
shown
them together.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Angel Slices. It's gluten-free, wheat-free, milk-free. This says 5 gluten-free cake slices filled with a vanilla flavored frosting, topped with a layer of white icing and an icing drizzle.
It has a fruit in the middle. I guess it's not.
One slice is 180 calories.
I guess it is just, it's the top of the bottom cake I'm seeing.
Yeah, it doesn't, it just says,
No, it's just a brown, where
Okay.
the top of the bottom layer is browned.
uh-huh.
That's now that's sweet. And almondy. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. From my memory, that seems a lot thicker than the Mr. Kipling. That
It also
seems,
seems like a stronger almond flavor.
yes, and they didn't mention almond.
It's like almond extract, like that cherry kind of flavor.
Yeah, but I swear I got that, and it might be in
It's 100% there.
yeah, it might be in the ingredient list somewhere. You do get something that has that flavor. But it's a nice fresh cake. It's a very, very thick. It's fluffy. I love the cream in the center.
It reminds you of a snack cake over here, like a Little Debbie or something like that, except the flavor is better.
I agree. It just
The texture of the cake kind of reminds you of a snack cake. It's a little more dense than like a fluffy cake you'd make at home, but the flavors are actually stronger.
and the flavors don't taste as artificial.
No.
Now, I love Little Debbie snack cakes. Little Debbie, for me, Little Debbie are better than Hostess. And I've had so many people from overseas say, are Little Debbie or are your snack cakes as good as ours? Or, oh boy, I wish we got those.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, there are
Because-
different varieties over here, though, they don't have. That would be a given.
Yes, and that would be fun for you to be able to try the different varieties. But Mr. Kipling snack cakes and like these to me would be considered a snack cake.
Yeah.
These are much fresher and they taste more like real food. Even though I really do like Little Debbie, these taste more real.
Oh, wow. That looks like a big Swiss roll from Little Debbie.
Yes. So we've had some big cakes like this. From Mr. Kipling, we had a big.
But I mean, if you look at that, Little Debbie makes a Swiss cake roll that looks just like the strawberry shortcake.
You know,
this looks like the strawberry
Little
shortcake.
Debbie, can you imagine
Big.
if
strawberry
they introduced a huge,
giant strawberry shortcake.
oh my gosh, people would buy it.
Now I'm pulling off a little bit of the brown.
Why don't they do that here? They're missing an opportunity. And the strawberry shortcake rolls are one of the best things ever from Little Debbie. And I tell you what, too, they at around before Halloween, so it'll be gone if you missed it. But they have the pumpkin rolls. The pumpkin rolls are one of my very, very favorite things Little Debbie makes. They could do a giant pumpkin roll. Do you remember the year that they did the eggnog rolls? They did
Vaguely.
eggnog. They could do a giant eggnog roll. They're missing an opportunity to make giant stuff because Mr. Kipling does have giant cakes like this.
It'd be unique enough to where people would buy it just because it's different.
Yeah, heck yeah. Okay. Let's see. Tesco strawberry and clotted cream flavor Swiss roll, rolled with strawberry jam for a fruity treat, made with
You know
buttercream.
what? They know how to do the rolls.
Plain Swiss roll sponge filled with strawberry jam and clotted cream flavor buttercream, sprinkled with sugar. Huh. Let's see.
It probably was, but it stuck to the paper.
An eighth of the roll, so you're supposed to get an eighth, is 113 calories.
And don't let clotted cream throw you off if you're over here in the United States. It's just cream. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. It's so
That's about
fresh.
the closest thing you can get to a strawberry shortcake without it being strawberry shortcake.
It's so fresh.
I mean, that strawberry is amazing how strong that strawberry flavor is and how sweet and well it goes with that cream. And that cake is awesome. Yeah, that's really, really good.
So fresh. There's no like when you eat a Twinkie and it's that texture,
Yeah, it's kind of chewy.
that bouncy like.
Yeah.
There's none of that.
No, it's a very nice, fresh cake.
Mm-hmm.
It does remind me of, well, no, that's going to insult them. It reminds you of the Little Debbie only in the sense that it has a little bit of a strawberry flavor and it has the roll. That's about it. Because the flavors of this is like 10 times better. And I like the strawberry shortcake roll.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
It's like one of my favorite ones.
Wonderful.
But this is better.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I would buy any of these again.
This is the one I would buy all the time. The roll.
Yeah, I like all of these.
My least favorite is actually the shortbread.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite thing.
Is it the
100%. Yeah, the shortbread's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But it's very, 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 it's very different from everything else here.
It's very different, but it's not my thing.
These are both cake and that shortbread, but I love it and think it's just terrific.
I don't think it's bad.
The texture of it is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad, but out of these three, that would be the last thing I would pick. That would not be something I'd have in the cabinet all the time.
100% I would have it in the cabinet every day. I would pick the shortbread, and then I'm gonna go with the strawberry and clotted cream, and then I'm gonna say the angel cakes last.
Yeah, those are probably, no, the Millionaire would be last.
The Millionaire would be your last?
I would still do those last.
Well,
but they're very good.
Cannot wait to eat more of these because they're wonderful. The only thing I'm guessing is that we're gonna have to put these in something.
Ziploc bag or something.
Probably, because I would want them to stay as fresh as possible.
Yeah, that's one thing they don't do. They don't do individually wrapped cakes, like these at least.
Yes, cause so like Little Debbie would have these, they would have 5.
Like a little paper thing around it with individually wrapped.
It would be, it'd be 5 individual wrapped cakes, and that way you could pull out one at a time and unwrap it. It would be different.
Which is more packaging, but
they, I think they're making sure maybe that it holds its form, and I don't know. I think they could individually.
Like I said, they could put like a U-shaped piece of cardboard on there.
Yeah.
And wrap it in plastic. They do that with other things.
Yeah. Well, these are all terrific, and we greatly appreciate Courtney having them mailed to us because, shipping is expensive, and I'm sure this was not cheap for her to do. So if you are if you're near a Tesco and you've had any of these things, please let us know. Is this something, are these things you buy all the time, or are these a specialty things? Or maybe you've lived there all your life and you've never had any of them. You'll have to let us know. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.